on track, talking real life, never holding back. From the struggles to the highs, we make it last. Tune in, lock in, it's the Family First podcast. Family First, yeah, stay on track, talking real life, never hold back. From the struggle to the highs, we make it last. Tune in, lock in, it's the Family First podcast. We talking life, talking dreams, trying to break the chains. From the struggles and the hustles through the joy and pain. It's for the moms, it's for the dads, it's for the kids we raise. Every episode hitting like a vibe we crave. We ain't fake.
What's good? What's good? What's good, y'all? We here with another episode, Family First podcast type shit. Y'all know I am your host, Tagged Up Samuels, and y'all already know how it is. So before we get into this, let's get some introductions out the way. You know what I'm saying? How y'all do it is how y'all do it. Let's start off.
Man, what up, man? Y'all
It's your
already know
boy,
it
and I
is.
decided to be a deadbeat.
This nigga.
Say it again. Say it again.
You heard what I said. It's your boy, and I've decided to be a deadbeat.
Oh my god.
That nigga's
He's
stupid.
decided to be a deadbeat.
A deadbeat.
I'm
Feel
gonna
me,
go
man.
buy some Jordans and wait on the bus.
Man, what's up, man? Y'all already know, man. It's your boy TMBMJ, man, in the building. What's happening?
Hey everybody, hey, this is the girl, Lady TMBMJ in the building.
And we have a new person with us today. Now, this means a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all hear me going off a lot, y'all hear me talking my shit. But y'all, this is going to be the first time y'all get a taste of something different. Now, who I'm bringing with me is my daughter. I'm going to let her introduce herself, and then we're going to go with the show.
I am Jazz. Nice to meet everybody.
Yep, that's her introduction. She's new to this, so just cut her some slack. She seen me do a lot of shit talking, and figured we hop on. So, first thing we gonna do a little scenario trip. You know what I'm saying? Just fill y'all shoes up in this. You know what I'm saying? A chick was in a relationship with a dude, right? So due to the female cheating, they broke up or whatever. So after that, just picture this is all you. The female that was cheating, she got into a relationship with a stud chick. While she was in that relationship, she found out that she was pregnant already. So after the birth, because the BD refused to sign the birth certificate or have anything to do with her, the stud chick signed the birth certificate, which is funny to me. But here's the trick part. The female and her BD decided to get back together, leaving the ex, the stud, responsible for paying child support. The ex-girl doesn't want to end things with the woman because she was holding everything down before and after the pregnancy, and kind of is held responsible for the child support. Who's wrong in this situation? Not saying who's wrong. Who should be held accountable?
That stupid
The female, the dude, or the stud?
stud.
She fucked up and signed the birth certificate like a dumbass.
Now,
Exactly.
it's signed.
You out
the
there, you
damn
want to
birth.
play coach?
And that so the dude shouldn't be held accountable at all.
What did he do wrong?
Yeah, what do you do?
That's a good.
That
Now,
dumbass,
I can't
What he do
say it
wrong,
again.
bro?
wanted to be. Nah, Pinocchio wanted to be a boy. Now he be a real
Yeah.
boy. Pay that child support.
Yeah, now you got the responsibilities of a real boy, my guy. You want to be a
And
man.
this
You know what I'm
was
saying? You want to look like a man. You want to talk like a man. You want to act like you're a man. Well, guess what? When that child support hit, take that act like a man
take
did.
it. Hey,
Goddamn
do what men do.
it.
Do what
Bro.
I don't
men
want to hear that
do.
shit.
But
We can't complain about it, so I don't want to hear it.
if he
Man,
not
I
the
ain't got no
father, if
sympathy for
he not the
Pinocchio.
father, no, you ain't gotta pay the child support.
But you
Technically,
signed that
she's
bill.
not. I was about to say
You signed that
technically she's
paper.
not the father, but she
But you
wants
signed
to
that
be.
paper.
So
Yeah, you signed that paper. Yeah.
They always trying
Yeah.
to do that shit. Step
Yeah.
into
She
the
You
wanted,
signed that
she
role
paper.
and
wanted,
all that other shit.
she wanted,
That's where she fucked
she
up.
wanted to sign she wanted to step up and sign the birth certificate because the father decided that he didn't want to. He refused.
he didn't want nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? Nothing
So
at
That
all.
bitch put
Well,
now that they decided to get back, now that she decided to leave the he and decided to get back with the baby daddy, then that's on you because you are the child's father.
Now,
I mean, yeah,
I do
if
want
you
to ask this question. Even though we know Pinocchio wanted to be a real boy, now got to deal with some real boy shit. This
niggas,
technically, she's not a father at all.
true.
Yeah.
well, yeah, it's kind of
True,
hard
but
for a
hey,
woman to
guess
be a
what though?
father.
No, it's true, but guess what? In the famous words, Maury Povich, you are the father, goddamn it. You signed that goddamn birth certificate. That
That
paper
don't mean that
said
that don't
you
mean that
had
you're
Now
the
I'm
father. That don't
wondering.
mean that.
hey,
I'm
Wait,
wondering
I get
now.
it.
Now,
wait.
low key.
Hey, I
Hello,
get it.
hold on. Just because she
Okay.
signed the papers, don't make her the father or the mother, father,
No, it
mother,
don't.
whatever.
Well, guess what? To the government, it does.
She was just
That piece of
being. She
paper
was
holds a
just
lot of
being.
weight.
She was
Legally,
just.
legally,
She was
yes.
just being a. She was just being a responsible adult and not putting the child through anything that the child don't have no responsibility of or the blame for, and just stepping up to the plate.
Now
No, there's
here's
nothing wrong with that. But guess what? Child support follows that shit. So now you
yeah.
got that responsibility too.
Well, now
Sorry.
it's on. So to answer your question, the mother is to blame.
I would blame her too.
She's
Because
the only.
she did
She's
some
the
hoe
only
shit.
one to
She
blame.
did some hoe shit. Like
She decided that
she
she wanted to cheat. She got left. She found out
and
that she
she
was
cheated
pregnant, and
again.
then the
And
person
she
that she
cheated
was with
again.
stepped up and took the responsibility. Now it's
And
her
then cheated
responsibility to make it right.
and then cheated again. You cheated on the nigga with a female and cheated on the female with the nigga you cheated on with in the first place.
So she was confused.
She confused. Nah, she a hoe.
Boom.
Well, we didn't say we was
No,
gonna put
goddamn well.
labels on it.
No, you know, goddamn well, she a hoe.
Nah, that's a hoe. You know she a hoe.
No,
Uh-huh.
hoeing is sleeping with multiple different people all at the same
See,
time.
that isn't that multiple people? Is it more than one multiple?
Well,
Yes,
yeah,
it
but
is.
it's not. She just went back to the same one. It's not like she went to like somebody else different. He chose to leave her because he cheated, and then he chose to be a dick and come back to her. And that's
I mean,
that.
yeah, he chose that, but I mean, after you cheat on a person, because look, and then now we're counting 3 people. That's more than one. She cheated on her dude with someone else, probably another dude, then got out of
No,
that
she cheated.
relationship and got with a female and then cheated on that female.
No,
There's 3
that's
people that's
wrong.
good. There's 3 people in
No,
this
it's not.
equation.
It's just 2 people. She just cheated on her baby daddy with the stud, and
Oh,
then she
with the
went back
stud.
to her baby daddy. That's it. So that
Okay,
don't
well,
technically make her a hoe.
if you, yeah, yes, it does.
I
It
agree
does.
with that. She don't not technically a hoe. I
That's
mean,
not
Okay.
technically making her a hoe. I mean, I
I
know the
mean,
hoe
if you're
people.
doing
That's
back and
not a
forth
hoe.
cheating, if you're doing back and forth cheating, you don't know which one you're cheating on this person with this chick, you cheating on this chick with this person, and I mean, you're sleeping in more than one bed. You're sleeping in more than one bed, and more than one is multiple. So put that in the equation, and that equals up to a 304. Atlanta.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, if you
hey.
put it that way, but I don't consider her a hoe.
What would you
No,
consider her
she
then?
a pass around,
A blunt?
Yeah, like
a pass around.
That's
like
what
most
hoes
of
are. That's what hoes are. Hoes get passed around.
I'm a
Pass around. You don't want to call her a hoe? We gonna call her a pass. Yeah, we gonna call her a pass around. This is we're gonna call her a hoe. We gonna call her a pass around. Everybody
Yeah.
getting the turn right now.
We're gonna call her Spalding.
You know what I'm saying?
oh
Baby
my
daddy had to,
god, I
hey,
can't.
you feel me? Spalding, nigga, hear you, man.
Hey,
CC3, goddamn it.
man, pass the ball.
Oh God, I'm telling you, she'll pass
Pass.
around.
Some
That's-
niggas want to be Kobe Bryant with the ball.
Look, at the end of the
Bro,
day,
hey, some niggas don't want to pass shit.
at the end of the day, what's the problem though? That the girl got pregnant, went back, or what's
But the girl got to pay child
Well,
support. The girl got to pay child support.
the problem is the stud is responsible for the child support, even though she's not the or whatever she is, and the daddy and the mama is
She
going
the
free
stud daddy.
off of government assistance and their payment of her child support money.
She the stud daddy.
Well, that's what strapped up get. She shouldn't have put her underwear on the outside her pants trying to rescue shit. Fuck out of here.
Let's go.
Let me get my
I do.
If see family pictures with mentioned shoes on that bitch's money, nigga.
Right.
Hey, I do want to say this. That was a real cold game she played, and it was smart. If it was planned, it was super smart.
Smart as
You
shit.
cheat on this
hell.
dude, he gets you pregnant. She go fuck somebody else and let that motherfucker right there, and then get the money off the, and then we'll live happily ever after. And shit. That was a good game.
She found her a sucker. We find suckers all the time, bro.
like
niggas,
that was a
niggas be
cold
green.
game.
Bro, when I was in the motherfucking trap, them goofy ass white boys from up north come down. That's a sucker, bro. You finna get played.
You finna
And
get
that's what
played.
happened
You
to
know
Pinocchio.
we be up here selling Sebs for 50. We selling
Nigga.
dubs for $50, nigga.
You hear me? A gram is 30, my nigga.
A gram is 30, nigga, on a dead homies. You're like, no cap. But yeah, I look at it as if you want to be a man, for all you women out there that want to be men, but complain about the responsibility that men have to take. If you were going to complain about that, then take off the boxers and put on a G-string and get back in the field with the rest of them.
Well, I don't think she's technically complaining because she wants to be there. She wants to do it.
No, I said for you women that are complaining.
Yeah, we just saying like hypothetically she shouldn't have to because that's not her role. She want to be back with the baby daddy. The baby daddy.
Let me ask you something. What is a stud?
Exactly.
What is a stud?
I don't understand their fucking.
Let's get it. Let's get this. What is a stud,
niggas, bro? When I think about everything, it's like even fucking tranny. I can understand that, right? What the fuck is what's good?
What is a stud? Tell me right now. What is a stud?
It's a diet nigga.
A impossible nigga.
Yeah,
that's an impossible
nigga.
Beyond nigga. Impossible nigga. It's a nigga, but it really ain't. But it really ain't.
With vegetables and mushrooms, nigga. Oat grain, nigga.
Now, I ask you this now. With studs, they portray to be men. They portray to be men. You see them with box fades. You see them with mustaches sometimes and all of that. They get surgery to take the top off.
Okay, but what are their looks and what are they?
Now here's the thing. They act like. Now here's the thing. It has gotten so ridiculous that when you tell a stud they look pretty, it's gay. Wait, now hold on, wait, let me finish. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
It gets to a point like forgetting the fact that these studs still have women features, and a dude look at now all of a sudden that's gay. So they're pretty much committed into the man role. But when the man role shit that comes with it, now it's Now it's a
wanna be a
topic
lady
They
like
don't really
this.
be in that. They don't really
Okay.
be in that role for real. Them studs be
You,
sneak
okay.
dicking. Ask me how
They
I
might
know.
be
So you say, so
Yeah, but
you
we
say,
can
wait.
understand that if the logic was if she wants to play that role, then be in that role. But that's
Wait,
not her role here.
wait,
We're
that,
saying
wait,
that
that
since
okay,
wait,
that is
wait,
her
wait,
role
hold on, hold on, hold on,
ever since
hold
she
on.
decided to wear her underwear outside her pants and put
I know,
plastic
but
hanging
if
out of it.
we can
Hey, hold on,
understand
my
that.
bad.
So
I,
if
I
it was
got
her
them.
baby, then
Wait a
yeah,
minute,
you
hold on.
have the responsibility to take care of your baby. But if it's not your baby, then why make her do something? Why make her take on responsibility that don't belong to her?
You know, it's a
I
lot of
don't care.
niggas that's called.
I
You know,
don't
it's a
care
lot of
what she
niggas out
looks
there
like
called
or what she
stepfathers.
defines herself as. It's still not her responsibility at the end of the day.
It's a lot of niggas out there called stepfathers saying that same thing, and nobody comes to their defense.
Because nobody is putting their stepdaddy on child support or making them pay the child support.
They
Yeah,
already paying if you think about it. They already paying if you think about it.
That's his choice. That's his choice, whether he wants to stay or whether you want to leave. When you go into a relationship with somebody that has children, you have an option. Your option is either stay there and maintain that role as the man or as the not the. You don't have to be their daddy, but if you're going to be a father figure to them, be that. But you have an option. We're not forcing nobody to do anything.
There are a whole lot of stepdads that are paying the bill, not by law, but they're still paying the bill. Now, what makes
Because
a
they're
woman
there.
just because even though she's playing the
can
role
y'all
of
hear
a
me?
man, if she's
Mic
playing the
check,
role of a man, why can't she get everything that comes
mic
with it?
check, mic
That
check. Can y'all hear me?
yes,
Yeah,
yes. What's up,
now.
A?
Now? Okay.
What's
I've been
up?
sitting here trying to talk, but I didn't think I could hear me.
Floor is yours.
Oh, for was mine.
Yes,
You
sir.
said
Yeah, go ahead.
something. You said something about uh a dyke taking on man rose and all that in that order, which I don't agree. I mean, I agree with you. I can't say I don't agree. I do agree with you when you said that. But how can they say it's gay when they sitting on TV and everything talking like females?
Say that one more time so I can answer correctly.
I said you said something earlier about dykes, taking on the road, whatever, talking about that's gay, whatever.
Yeah.
All right, so how can that be gay when they out here popping like actual females to music?
I don't know if you heard me all the way. I said that they are so committed into the stud role and being a man that even when a man compliments them with them still having women features, they will say that's gay. Now, I'll give you an example.
Hold on,
A,
hold
so
on,
you'll understand what I'm saying.
hold on. What you
I
got?
figured it out. A
Say
stud,
it.
a stud is a standard. Yeah, a stud is a standard transgender underestimating dick. That's all I can understand.
Okay.
The standard
All right.
transgender underestimating dick.
So
That's a stud.
so you disagree with what I'm saying, in other words.
Earlier, she just
Because
pretty much said what she just said, but just broke it down what the fuck the stud really is.
oh, okay, thank you. Okay, well, cool. Because
Like she just pretty
it's
much
come
said
to a
a
point like
stud is a standard transgender underestimating dick.
did you just make that an acronym? Really?
That's
Yeah, they
Okay.
really did.
That is very creative. I'm not gonna lie, that was very creative. Well, you've been there. You've been silent up there. Jazzy. So I'll ask you this question: like, do you think that even if Stud isn't a man, that she should still take on man responsibilities?
I mean, I think that in that scenario where she signed the birth certificate, if they were still together, I would understand why she wouldn't have a problem paying for the kid, but they're not even
That part.
together anymore. So it's not even their kid. Like, technically, they're not even raising it. So I wouldn't be claiming that kid as my kid. I understood why she signed the birth certificate, because they wanted to start a future and she wanted to have a kid. That would be the only reason, but they're not together. She went back to her baby daddy, so I wouldn't want to be taking care of the
It
kid
sounds like
if I'm not.
it sounds like we're making excuses for a dumb person's dumb decision.
Do you think the
sound
X
like
should
to
be
me.
taken? Do you think the X should be taken off the birth certificate? I meant the stud. Do you think the stud should be taken off the birth certificate?
Yes, because that's how any other man would be. He would be getting with the girl with the kid, and if anything, they'd be getting married and he'd be taking care of the kid. And if they're not together, he's not going to still be paying for the kid's food and like stuff like that. But he's not going to be taking care of the
Well,
kid. They're not
technically,
together.
if she go to court for the child support and actually start them to go to court, she can ask for a paternity test, and that can go that way.
I mean, yeah. Then there's that. There's definitely that option.
She's pregnant. Well, like,
Shit crazy.
And I do want to ask this before I get into the next genre. Oh wait, bad decisions. That's pretty much what it is. It's an individual having to suffer off bad decisions. You made the wrong choice, study buddy. That's all it is. You made the wrong choice, got with the wrong chick. The same way that you got with your chick will be the same way y'all leave. If she cheated on her dude to get with you, she's gonna cheat on you to get with someone else. So let that be a lesson to all you study buddies out there who want to be a real boy. Never works out. Now, what would you, now I do want to ask, I'm going to ask y'all all of that individually since we've gotten familiar with the topic. And I'm going to start off with you, Mr. Ish. If this was you, how would you respond in this situation?
I'll be
If
fucking
you
that
were
stud
the
too.
individual. Say what?
Be fucking that stud too. Hey, come on in. We could be a family, brother. No, to keep it a bean, if it was me, I'll tell her, hey, take all your name, take all. The old me would keep it cracking. Go ahead and send that money in. Right? The new me, I'm a little more mature these days, so I'll let her know, like, hey, daddy back around. She got a warm one. You know what I mean? I ain't got to put my dick in the microwave first. So you need to go ahead and leave. I'm back in town. It's my kid. You good. That's what I would tell her. The old me, though, shit. I'll be getting something new every month off that bitch dollar. That's what you get, brother. My nigga.
Now, lady.
I don't be feeling bad for them studs, bro. They try so hard to be a man, and then when it happens, oh, let me turn my camera on and see if the world feels bad for me. We don't, sir.
Sir. Now, lady, you are the cheater in this situation. What do you need to do to in order to make this an easier situation for you?
I'm going down and we're removing her from or removing him, she, whatever he is.
It's your choice. You gotta remember, it's your choice. You're the cheating lady in this.
Yeah, but we're going to just go remove her off the birth certificate and we're going to make it right. Now, if she wants to continue to do things, if she wants to continue to do things for my child, okay, that's fine. That's her choice. But I'm going to make it right.
Okay.
Because how did that conversation come about? Did the stud offer be like, I'm that baby pappy? You know what I mean? Did homegirl say, hey,
well, you know, she just realized when the daddy refused to come and sign the birth certificate, she just stepped up to the plate and said that she had signed the birth certificate.
I'll save
them words, stepped up to the plate. I can't.
How long was they together though when they did that?
I mean, they must have been together long enough.
It was long enough. It was she whatever she
You
cheated. When
just
she
want to be
cheated, she
wrong.
didn't know that she was pregnant. So it has to be a 9 month. It had to be more than 9 months because the stud was there before the pregnancy and after.
Now, this is where I'm gonna see if I pick the good person to answer this one. We're gonna go with you, Taylor.
What's up with it?
Erase the fact that there's a stud in this situation. You were in the stud role now. What are you doing? What are you doing? You done found it out. You done got cheated on by this person who cheated on them with you. And now you like, damn, I done did all of this, and now you done lived happily. Now they about to get back together. What are you at? What are you doing in this situation?
First of all, I'm gonna take myself out of the stud. I'm not a stud. Will never be a stud. Let's get that. Yeah, no, hell no.
Yeah, I just said that. I said that before I asked you the question. I said that before I asked you the question.
I'm gonna look at it from shit.
I said that. I said erase the stud part out. I said erase the stud part out, and you were gonna be there.
Okay, so my lady done cheated on me with another nigga. This nigga shot the birth certificate, but then you come back want to be with me.
No, you're the nigga that signed the birth certificate. You're the nigga that signed the birth certificate.
You're in the stud position, so you're the one that signed the birth certificate.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, take my name off that bitch immediately.
Exactly. So why all y'all get all that hooping and hollering about that she can take the role?
Like right fucking now, nigga. I'm going to court. We finna file whatever paperwork, going to the court date, getting my name off that shit immediately. I want no responsibility for this kid because the person that is actually supposed to be responsible for this kid, you back with that motherfucker. So let that motherfucker take care of this little motherfucker over here, and I'm gonna go over here.
Exactly my point in the beginning.
Okay, so but what if it was like this though? What if it was like switched a little bit to where she was with? What if what if a dude signed and said, "Yeah, I'll be that baby's daddy. I'll sign them papers." Like, are we feeling bad because she a stud? She put her name on that paper. You need to stick with that. That was the decision you made, and now that the relationship's over, you not daddy no more. What if it was the other way around? What if this wasn't a stud? What if this was a woman and two men, and the other nigga signed up? So you can play daddy as long as you fucking? Nah,
no,
bro.
It's going to be the same thing. It's not going to change. It's going to be the same situation. It's just that it's actually a dude. It's not going to change. The scenario going to remain the same with the dude.
Exactly.
It's not going to change. It's going to remain the same.
Go ahead. Go ahead. I said go ahead.
I don't know. I don't feel bad for her. I think she's dumb as hell, and that's what you get. Never should have signed it in the first place, and now you want to back out.
No. That's the thing. That's the problem that's where you're missing that. She doesn't want to back out. She wants to remain the same. She wants to keep it like that. But because the girl got back with her baby daddy, now everything has to change. She still wants to remain the same. She wants to keep everything the same way that it is.
Hey,
so no comment now. Now that the stud wants to be there and want to be there, there's no comment. It's all hush.
Yeah, if she want to be there, let her.
Yeah, but she want to take everything that come with that.
Y'all going all the way around about what she perceived herself as, and y'all not looking at the picture. She wants to be there. She wants to be there. They let her ass stay there and continue to pay them child support payment.
Yeah, pretty much. That's all her.
Exactly.
But her dumb ass doing that shit.
Looks like it's crab legs tonight.
That nigga was
You about to eat good tonight, nigga. I'm telling you.
Good, nigga.
On the dead home.
3 murders. Hand me that butter right there.
Pass me that butter.
Man. I ain't gonna put no parsley on this bitch.
Oh my.
Nah, the stud tried to save the day. And she did.
This nigga's a fool.
And then when the day was saved, she still want to be on the clock. So let her.
No, I'm with you on that.
Big facts. Now I
I
do
need
want to
mine
ask
because it.
this because go ahead, bro. I gotta hear it.
I'm saying I need mine because I mean because like I said, like sis was saying, let's ignore the fact that it's a woman. This is
Yeah.
somebody who took on a responsibility that wasn't theirs for no reason. There was no reason where she was like, "Hey, I'll put my name." Because what difference does your name on that paper make from you being in the house having to raise another nigga kid?
Mm. So what
You
you're
didn't
saying
never had.
is so what you're saying is
Even studs be
is
hella
that what you're
simpy.
saying? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, studs be hella simpy, bro. They can't
Is
wait to
that my
come in and
plate?
try to show. That's crazy, bro. That'd be like a gay dude coming to
Try.
take a bitch baby daddy to show him what a real woman is. You know what I mean?
Oh damn.
Nah, she. That's what they do, man. They get with these women that have these kids, bro, and they try to do all this extra shit to impress them. You already in the door.
Man.
You over there coked up with the everlasting gobstopper. That's all you need. You ain't got to be daddy too.
So the question is, should she have to? Even though she wants to, should she have to?
Does she have to? Fuck
Yeah.
no.
Yeah, she
Even
said
though
yeah,
she
Morally,
wants to, even
she
though
has
she
to.
wants to, does she have
She has
to?
to.
Is it
She
no.
her
has to. You
responsibility?
can't you if she has to. You can't run a marathon and then have second guesses halfway.
You a goddamn
To
lie.
answer your question,
No.
if morally,
You a goddamn lie.
no, she don't have to be there. But
She has
Exactly.
to be
That's what
there.
we're
ethically,
saying.
legally,
So the
yeah.
mother needs to hold herself accountable for the bullshit that she put both of them in.
Yep.
You know, if we went back to the Bible days,
Mm.
a woman would be stoned to death or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Bible literally says if you can,
A stone
if
a
you
woman
marry
would be
if you marry a woman and she ain't a virgin when you supposed to drag the bitch into town and we all supposed to throw rocks at her.
throw rocks at her till she dies, literally.
That's what the
Stoned
Pretty
Bible
much.
says to
to
do.
death. So,
Bible
you know,
also
just keep
says punch a bitch in the mouth when she don't cook my goddamn grits.
Man, those was the good old days, wasn't it?
No, nigga, it's
Was
not.
you
That's
there?
terrible.
Was your ass there?
I just had to
Don't
throw
get me
that
wrong.
out there.
I think it's funny as hell because when we got in trouble, my mama made us read the Bible. So I read that book hella times, bro. No. That's the last thing we want to do is go back to the Bible days.
Man, there's too many
Man, for
albums of
real.
that, man. It's too many. It's too
Man.
many.
Man, nah, you
Too
got
many. That
killed
thing
back in
is.
the day for the slightest shit, bro. I'm good on
Uh,
that.
I'm cool off it.
Man,
Like I read Harry Potter books. That's enough.
Man,
That
exactly.
thing's too damn big. So, do y'all think since we done went through this part of how fucked up and how simpish studs could be, I do want to ask this question. Do you think in any way any side of the relationship could could get past that? Is there any way that there could be a good ending for all three parties?
Hell no.
hell no.
Why not?
So
If you say all three, no. The
I say
woman,
there's
she's the
one
one
good ending.
really.
I think there's one good ending. One. And that is if the stud, goes into the time machine, you know what I'm saying, and goes back to, before she turned into Johnny, she goes back to Juanita or something, and then joins the party, and they all have a fine. Wing Lee joins the party. They all get together and have a
There
beautiful
is no
life.
win.
She would be the
no, it's
Wing
not
Lee,
gonna
is what I
happen.
mean.
It's not gonna happen.
Man,
Not gonna work because we all
let
know
my bitch tell me
hypothetically
she
if
trying
they
to.
go to court, they're gonna boo the stud because they already know that she can't give that woman a child. So no.
And plus, I'm gonna be treating that stud like the other nigga, bro. You getting beat up in the kitchen every time I see you. Quit eating my fucking cereal, cuz.
Quit it. This nigga stupid. This
Understand
nigga
their
stupid.
need for their existence, bro. They can't get nothing pregnant. They can't just be a man about it. You can't do nothing. What is the point of their existence?
This nigga said-
Oh,
Is
Right, Sis, have you ever been approached by a stud before?
shit.
Cool.
You, Sis,
you?
the black girl.
Yeah. I have.
He's gonna call Jasmine niece. He's
That's
I
niece,
don't
and
know
you
that.
Sis.
I don't know the relationship. But yes, I have been approached by a stud.
And how'd you handle it?
Nothing, because that's not my cup of tea. So that's a no for me.
Oh, shit.
Okay, and I'm not trying to dig too deep, but why is it not your cup of tea? Is it because it's a
'Cause
woman? Is it because it's a
no, I
pretend
am.
boy?
impossible
I'm just not.
boy.
No, I'm not. It's just because I'm not. I am interested in women, but I'm just not interested in women who wants to portray themselves as a man. Because if I want a man, I'll go get a man.
You just go get a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's not my cup of tea. Now, have it been a woman, that would have been a different story because I am interested in women.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh boy. Yeah, you don't open the door.
Wow.
Shouts out to Wingley though.
I hope these
No,
niggas
there
don't
will
walk
be no
through
wing lead because there will be
And
no sharing.
hold up,
it.
y'all.
You said no what now?
No, because you said shout out to Wing Lee. I said no, there is no Wing Lee because there is no sharing.
Then there's that.
What I miss?
Your comment about Wing Lee.
What about Wing? What's wrong with Wingley?
There's nothing wrong with Wing Lee. It's just that she's not a part of this equation because there's no sharing.
Wingley could be a good parent if you.
No, Wing
Me.
Lee can't be nothing. Wing Lee can just do her job at the nail shop and leave it just like that.
What's wrong with you and Wingley? She wants to. She's a team player.
There's nothing wrong with Wing Lee. I'm just not interested in sharing, just like I'm not interested in a stud. Same thing.
You need to show me a successful stud stepdaddy story. Show me one nigga in the NBA, NFL, who said, if it wasn't for Crystal being my dad, I wouldn't be here.
It may not be if it wasn't for Crystal, she may not be there. It might not have been Crystal that brought her into this world, but Crystal show is raising her.
If you had a son, would you want a stud over there teaching your son how to be a man? Yeah, hell no.
That nigga, like he leads on to the question, what is the point of being one? He leads to the question, what is the point of being one?
Well, we have to get a stud and on here for her to answer that because only a stud can answer that for you.
Yeah,
because we don't know. We don't know why. We don't know why women do want to go and do that. Well, we don't know.
We have a. Should I invite this person in? I don't know if this is a troll or not.
What's the name?
Medicinalmovies.com.
Yeah, that sounds like a troll, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to do. Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I don't think you want everybody in here to get on their ass.
Out of nowhere, it'd be no,
Yeah,
we're gonna
hammer get on that ass.
Bring your
nigga said I'm with it.
ass in here if you want to.
That nigga said I'm with it.
We got
That
time
nigga. Oh, there he sent another invite.
No, bro. No,
what y'all want to do?
Hey, just try to know
who
is you.
Say what?
How you know if they do?
Yeah, get him. Get him in there.
Let's see.
How we know it's a he?
Let's
Well,
see.
because he keeps saying he.
Well, there they go.
Well, unmute
There they go.
yourself
Let's
and
see.
show yourself
Hold
if you
on,
want
let's
to be
see.
a part of the damn life.
Hold on, let's see. They right there.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Unmute yourself and show yourself.
Yeah, what the fuck is this?
That's only.
Oh,
That's
that's
only.
this nigga.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh God.
Come
Boy,
on,
we was
man.
finna get on your ass.
I was about to get on your ass, boy. I was about to give him. What's
Boy, you
going
about to
on?
get this work. Boy, you about to get this work.
What's going on? Thank you for tapping in. Thank you for tapping in. I know you have a busy schedule. So,
For sure. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. Fatty.
Okay, well,
um,
introduce yourself for those of us that don't know who you are.
Yeah, checking in. BeModernBlackMan.com. Call me Chubby. What's good?
have you been tuned in, or are you just tapping in just now?
I'm just now tapping in. I got on another call and got on some other stuff. Help me.
Okay. To make a long story short, we're gonna get your view on it already. There's multiple questions we've been throwing out there. Woman and man are together. Woman cheats on man. They break up. Woman gets with stud, but in the process of getting with stud, she finds out that she's pregnant with who she just cheated on.
Mm-hmm.
The stud decides to sign the birth certificate. In the midst of that, she cheats on the stud with the BD.
Wait.
And they get back together.
She did not cheat on the stud. She just got back with her baby daddy.
That's cheating.
That is not cheating. They
That's
just
not
went
cheating.
there on. They just decided to break up, and she got back with her baby daddy.
They know. Okay, all right. What? How she said it.
Yeah. I think I'm with
That
the
ain't
scenario.
But she's still on the. She's still her name. Stud's name still on birth certificate. Stud pays child support.
Right. All right.
Now, mama and daddy living happily ever after
Yeah.
off of government assistance and the stud's child support payment.
Okay, let's be respectful. She's a step auntie, and the boy won. The BD won. I love this scenario.
Yeah. That's the
That's a win.
scenario.
It's a win.
Now,
The
he said that's a
family
win.
stuck together. Absolutely a win. I'm always going to be for morals.
Now, do you think that the stud's name should be taken off the birth certificate?
No, step auntie's cool. That's family. Like I said, that's a beautiful situation. Everyone went into it accepting the dynamics of the relationship. Signed, sealed, delivered. She can stay on the birth certificate. Why does that diminish anything that I'm doing for my household? And I'm getting support every month. I can't think of a more productive situation. Plus, we don't have to call it poly.
So we're just not gonna hold the baby daddy accountable.
Why would we? What is there to hold him accountable?
He the one that
for?
got cheated
He
on.
didn't bring any baggage to the
We
situation.
know, but it's his child. We're talking about a child in the situation. Fuck his feelings. Fuck her feelings. Fuck the stud feelings. We're talking about the child.
Wait a minute, I missed something. The baby daddy is his fault. The baby's detrimented. How? I don't get it. You said he cheated, right? She cheated.
No, she cheated on him with the stud.
Right.
So when they was in the relationship, she finds out that she was pregnant. Well, after the baby is born, the daddy refuses to sign the birth certificate, so the stud just decided to sign the birth certificate.
Yes. Can we call the daddy Clarence? Because Clarence won. As long as Stephanie is delivering every month, I really don't see any foul in this. I don't see a loss.
I'm glad you joined.
I'm just saying, I really don't see a loss looking at those aspects that we talked about. We can get into it. We can go line by line, but Clarence didn't do anything wrong. Clarence was not neglectful of his child, nor did he try to dodge any responsibilities. It was the transition. There was someone that stepped up in the void of Clarence's presence. Everything worked out in the end.
I couldn't have said it more beautiful myself. That is what you call it beautiful. That was beautiful. Needed to be said. It just happens to be a woman that is in that position. If it was a dude, I don't think any of us would have gave. Females would have been like, "Get that money, girl!" Like,
True.
but since it's
I'm not a misogynist.
since it's a woman who is suffering like a man, sometimes it's a topic. It's a topic. You know, it's a thing.
because you're putting too much onto it because she's not suffering. It's not like she wants to get out of it. She wants to be there.
No, I mean that's cool. She wants to be there and everything,
So
but
it's not like she's portraying to be. I mean, it's not like she doesn't want to do it or she wants to get out of it because she got back with the baby daddy. We're just throwing questions out there like, should she get off be removed off the birth certificate and he be put on the birth certificate? I mean,
now I do want to.
she can still do whatever she wants to do as the stud daddy. She can do whatever she want to do. That's her prerogative.
I got a question, and this question wasn't asked at all on this show. Who does the child live with?
It didn't say. It just said that she went back with the baby daddy.
Yeah.
They lived happily ever after off of the government assistance and the ex-girlfriend's child support money.
Because that would be interesting on if the baby still lived with the stud.
But since she's on the birth certificate, does she have the right to say, like, hey, I don't want the father to have anything to do with this, with the child, even though that is his child?
Is that possible?
Can she say that?
Yes, you can go through family courts. You can have all those petitions. There's every kind of amalgamation of family out there. So yeah, that's possible. It's a matter
But once you go through family court, we already know the stud is going to get removed because the judge is not an idiot. He obviously knows that a stud is not going to be able to produce that child.
I mean, not necessarily jurisdictionally. There are diverse counties. There are liberal counties. There are progressive places in America. I think if you're talking about Jackson County, I don't know. Maybe it's not as progressive, but I don't think that would augment this. I don't think that would derail parenting. Do you guys think so? I mean, it's very valid.
Yeah.
It's all up to the judge.
I think the judge is gonna look. If that was the case, I think the judge will look. He'll say, get the fuck out of here. He'll say, get the fuck out of here. This ain't working. Y'all done hustled it.
And once that DNA test comes back, he's gonna move from there.
That's the only. Yep, that's what I was gonna say. As soon as the DNA lands, he's gonna be like, look here, Brister. Look here, Brister.
Or the judge is gonna look at it and be like, I know good and damn well you didn't stick your dick in her and have a baby.
But what did she have to sign her?
Nah, the judge gonna say, I know good and goddamn well you weren't dumb enough to sign that damn child support paper, woman. That's what the judge gonna say. I know the judge gonna say, I know damn well you weren't dumb enough to sign that birth certificate.
But potentially, if that's done, it does put the responsibility on Brister, or whatever you said.
Brister. I said Brister.
Pronoun,
a bro sister.
Yeah. But
talking about
if they sign, it's legal responsibility. So I mean, that is the contract that you're going to bring up in court to scrutinize. But what about palimony? Is where I was hoping we was going to twist and rock.
I wonder.
Eric Benet,
Pinocchio will be getting to work.
Pinocchio.
You
don't know why I call him Pinocchio?
They want to be a real boy.
Be a real boy.
That's crazy. I swear to God, that is crazy. It's weird situations like this all over the world. It really is.
This shit happens every day.
It really does. It's where this is everybody. Yep, this happens every day. Now, can co-parenting now after being cheated on, could you, and all of that shit that's happening, could you still co-parent with that person?
You have to.
Well, yeah, because he decided to go back. So apparently you wanted to do something.
Yeah, true.
You
That's
went
true.
back and you knew what you was going back to. You knew what she did to you and you wanted to go back. So apparently you wanted to be there to work something out. So and that child is there now.
Does co-parenting exist with the person who signed the birth certificate?
It can.
No.
It
That
can.
that
But
equation
is it
being
gonna work
added
out
into
like
it.
that? No.
It can.
I mean, think about if the mother wasn't
Because
fit
you
for
got
the child.
motherfuckers that's
And then the
on
man
the birth certificate that's not parenting at all.
Like that would be interesting. Like, could co-parenting since the studs signed the child support, would they be obligated to be involved into that co-parenting? Since you said that they want to be there and all of that, would
She not obligated to be in nothing.
It's just because she
I mean,
wants to be. She's not
Right.
obligated to be,
yeah.
or she,
should
whatever she is,
Shem
Rosa or Pinocchio.
brochure?
I want to be a real boy. Whatever you guys want to say, she's not obligated to do anything. But can she? Yeah, I think she can.
Yeah, if they want, like, because you've made it clear that this study buddy wants to be in the child's life, and if there was a situation on co-parenting, I don't know who lives with who. That was another question I want to ask: who does the child live with? Because that would play a factor in some way.
Technically, if she's paying child support, she is obligated to that child. So she has say so over that child.
Would the stud have visitation rights since
Yeah.
they're paying child support?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nah,
they
nigga,
child
you
support.
That goes back to the question I asked you earlier. Does she have the right to tell the father that he can't be a part, or that she has
Yeah,
say
she
so
can,
in
she
the
can,
child's
yeah,
life because she is on the birth certificate?
if she can take it back
No,
to
she
court,
do not.
she has the right to do that.
No, she
Yeah.
do not.
Yes, she
If
do.
this was me and that bitch trying to tell me I can't come around, you ain't gonna come around there, nigga. Believe that shit. I busted that nut. Not you, bro. I'm tired of telling you, cuz. It ain't for you.
This nigga serious too.
I'm dead ass, nigga.
A baby daddy
Nigga, donkey court. Dead ass.
So why would you deny it then in the beginning? But you want to have rights. You want to have say so, but you denied it in the beginning. So don't be a denial ass nigga. And then when you get back with her all up in the coochie and the crabs, like you said, don't try to have a say so.
I would have never got back with the bitch. How do we know that that
But
baby is
we're
even that
saying
nigga?
that's the scenario. That's the scenario, buddy.
We don't even know who baby that is. That's the crazy part. We got a man and a woman fighting to compete for a job, and it should be another nigga job for all we know.
He got off scot-free.
Man, he outside living his best life.
He chose to put himself in it when he decided that he wanted to come back. How about that?
It's true.
So that's period point blank right there.
Yeah.
So he wanted to insert himself in the job.
So the stud can pull up and be like, "This what you doing? I'm paying all that child support, man. No, you with this nigga right here.
Yeah, that's it. That's her money.
I'm paying all this money in child support. You out here and fucking roof Chris and shit.
Yeah.
Man, these bitches ain't shit,
So
man.
the child support stud got the right to do the firing. How about that?
Man, no, man. You need to go home and take care of my kid.
On the dead homies.
On the dead homies.
I'll be calling that stud every weekend. Hey, our son need football dudes, cuz.
Well, you
Get
should have
to
thought
it,
about
cut.
that with that child support check. Whatever you decided that you would do with that child support check, you better cough it up. Instead of paying it on them nails and that lace front and all that bullshit, you should have
Oh
thought
no,
about that football.
she getting that lace front with that child support. Man, I don't get. Oh no, we getting her that lace front. Thank you, study buddy. We getting her that lace front. Shit, fuck is you talking
Yeah,
about?
because I want to know, like this whole
And,
time, bro. What
and
about
if
the
she
kid, bro?
asks for her feet done too, we going to
That's what I
Wingly.
said in the beginning. I said that in the beginning. It's not about them or what they're fighting for or whatever. It's about the child. The child is the one that's going to suffer at the end of the damn day.
Man, fuck them
Whether
kids.
her
I'll be
study buddy
goddamn.
is a damn daddy or the daddy want to be the daddy.
Hey,
Trying to
all I
find the
know is
child. I
that
want to know why there's 3 parents, but I got 2 daddies and 2 mamas. What's going on here? This is crazy.
No. 2 daddies and 2 mamas. What?
Yeah, technically you do.
2 daddies and 2 moms. Technically, yeah, because one counts as both.
One of my daddies and mamas can be a daddy or a mama whenever
And,
they want.
yep.
Well, it's working out. It seemed like it's working out very well for the brat and her thing.
I know it ain't working out because he's still knocking on the door. I'm thirsty.
Man, you
He's
can't
still
tell me that. So you telling me that at some point during the month that stud
Yeah,
called
bro.
me like, I want to see my son.
Man, he gonna be still knocking on that door. I'm thirsty. Like, get
What
your
that
ass up,
stud gonna
please.
do when that little boy grow up and be like, hey, cuz, unless you trying to let me fuck, quit calling.
What? Sound like some weird shit.
What? Say that. How's it weird?
The
Nah, I'm
coochie's
just
so
cracking
good,
the
it's got a
joke.
If
gal
the
tricking.
son is
He
calling
ain't
the
lying.
stud saying I want to fuck,
I'm just cracking the joke. I'm just saying though.
Yeah. You gotta
let's be
remember,
real
a
here.
stud is. Let's be real here. You gotta remember, a stud is still a woman.
It
It's not
doesn't
a
matter
man.
what. It doesn't matter. That's still weird for the son to be calling the mama the daddy, whatever the fuck you want to portray her as. Somehow I
Hey,
want to fuck.
he might. Hey, first of all,
So let shit
it's
stop.
it's only weird if you make it that. It's only weird if
No,
you make
it's
it
only
that.
weird
that
because
whole
it is
situation.
weird.
But those are real dynamics in households right now, though. There are
Because if you
Exactly.
think about it like this,
calling.
that would be a good way. Right? That's the only way a stud could really, you know what I'm saying. You give him that. You try to, play the man role at night. Give him some of that pussy. You know what I'm saying? Like,
No, I'm not doing that because I want to be your parent. I don't want to be your fuck buddy or your fucking partner or whatever something that you're interested in.
The family always wins.
well, you're not a
That's all I got
stud,
on that.
so it's okay. Of course, you would say that.
Hmm?
But, hey, if I woke up with Aunt Tom, if I woke up and Aunt Tom was always walking around and shit, man, quit playing. I hope Aunt Tom ain't got it. Anyways,
No.
on to that. Now that we've passed that,
Moving on.
child should have it. I think so. The stud should have visitation rights overall.
No.
No,
No,
In
not
my
It's a
overall.
right
No.
for the petitioner in the court.
What
That's
you
what the
visited for?
stud's paying for.
What you visiting for?
To check on the child that you signed on paper, you have a legal responsibility.
Your
Exactly. What
legal
do you mean? What you
responsibility is monetary.
Nah, it
Well, then
is,
that's the
but
case. Then
nah.
take her ass off the child support payments. Then, if
Yeah.
you're looking at it like that, if you're saying that,
On child support and still don't
don't
get to
think
see
that you're
their kids.
liable for my money, but I can't see the child. No, what are you on?
Child don't want to see her.
You don't know what the child want to do.
But I'm saying we're all speaking in hypotheticals here. So what? Somebody
That
beat
is
them kids up in the
hypothetical.
background.
hey man, don't chill off my background.
Oh, that's your house.
It's daddy daycare right now.
Facts.
Nah, fuck all that. You know how we get down, Casey. You better go beat them
Yeah,
kids up.
what he say? He say fuck them kids.
No, he's deadbeat right now. He ain't fucking them kids. He's deadbeat.
For me, yeah, on the dead hunters. I ain't got nothing. Worlds of fun with my ass today.
Is that why you a deadbeat today? Why you
Yeah,
flipping?
nigga, I'm dead beat at least till summertime. Damn.
God damn.
I want to stand on the block. Yeah.
How much is the bro? Hey babe, tell my bro went to Worlds of Fun. Tell me why he told me Sprite is $6 up there
For a 20-ounce cup.
for a 20-ounce cup. For a 20-ounce cup.
How much did you think it was gonna be? $2?
No, I was going 350, maybe
Did you get my funnel cake?
Okay,
Did you?
so they doubled that. It's gonna always be that.
Dino Nuggies enjoy it.
Man, you ain't shit. How much was the funnel cake?
What was it, 1050? 12?
Exactly.
God damn. God damn. Why did?
I think it was 1150 because they don't charge.
Damn.
God damn.
When you could have brought all the ingredients for $11.50 and made it by
They could have
yourself.
charged you for the strawberry food, nigga.
What the fuck?
We sat down and got Dior was like, "Daddy, I want a cheeseburger," and I was like, "From here?"
And that's $10 right there.
It's 12 plus fries.
Including the fries.
2 burgers, fries, and drinks was $38.
God damn!
Yeah, you had a better opportunity taking them to McDonald's before they entered that
You
part.
get that $5 meal at McDonald's.
Exactly.
And they get 5 items.
Man.
This was her first time at World of Fun where she didn't have to do the Camp Snoopy shit, the little kid. Well, we got on big rides today.
Oh yeah?
Only like she didn't get on the Mamba. She's too small for that. But she got on the Zambi Zinger. She got on Spinning Dragons. Anything like she was on everything, nigga. But yeah, between admission, the food, the snacks, all the little stupid games she was fucking losing. She's like, "Daddy, I want to try it again." You can't throw, nigga. You're fine.
Hey, did you get the bet? Did you hit any jumpers out there?
Nah, that shit was packed. Every nigga with a nappy haircut was trying to do a jump shot on them raggedy shit.
I hate you right now, not with the nappy haircut.
Every nigga with a nappy haircut.
Those are nappy haircut. They get that shit lined up and then they just let that shit flow like a forest, nigga. That shit is horrible. All the niggas look like 2K creator characters.
He's talking about that YN cut.
That YN cut.
Mm-hmm.
That YN cut. Bro, and I know their hair was musty because them niggas kept putting on and taking off the shiesty mask. How the fuck your scalp smell like feet, nigga?
No. So you telling me niggas had shiesties on out there?
Bro, niggas had shiesties on in Worlds of Fun, nigga. It's a cool 68 degrees outside. People like me is outside taking their 5-year-old daughter on a daddy day, you know what I mean? And I come around the corner and here's Trey Luck and the boys. You know what I mean? I guarantee you one of them niggas' last name ended in on. One of them niggas was Tavion or something. Need to get the fuck on. That's what he should have been.
So y'all get your wood, right?
Give me a Snicker, babe.
They was in there terrible. And then listen. I'm all for female confidence. You love yourself, baby. There was too many underdressed fat bitches. Not big girls. Not big girls. I'll fuck on a big girl. Lord, hey, I'll take a big girl wrapped around through there. But I'm talking like, I'm talking them motherfuckers when they walk, their shoulders are ahead of them. It was terrible today.
It's been like that at Worlds of Fun since the 90s.
Underdressed fat bitches.
Asians at Worlds of Fun.
Like that in the 90s. They probably had on some booty shorts. No, these motherfuckers was up there in drawers and swimsuits, nigga.
Yeah, with them church lady arms and junk. I know what you're talking about.
These little bitches walked past me. All of them had on Ethica boxers and sports bras with Jordans on. My daughter in here trying to eat a funnel cake. And we see your musty bad skin having ass up in here with your little 17-year-old coochie on display. Unacceptable. Absolutely not. That's why I'm telling you, bro. That's why I love being a father to girls, bro. You niggas is not gonna be skizzy. Not on my last name.
Not on my watch.
I would cry myself to sleep if I looked on the internet and saw one of my daughters half fucking naked anywhere.
I lose my fucking mind. Quit playing with me.
Hey, what do you say on Harold and Kumar? Daddy is not coming on anything.
Daddy's not coming on anything.
Hey,
No.
hey, the Mexican Navy ship just hit the Brooklyn Bridge today.
Hey, you got daughters. What would you do if you just went outside and saw your daughter dressed like Walmart activities?
Oh.
You said what?
Talk to me, brother.
Say it again. Say it again. Say it again. Ish. Say it again.
What would you do? Hey, what would you do if you just got up one day, went to Walmart, and when you was in there, you happened to see your daughter and she dressed like people of Walmart.com? What would you do?
I'm gonna snatch her ass up, bitch. Roger.
On the dead. See, you're nicer. You said you was gonna snatch her up. She'd have heard RKO slithering from mine, nigga. I'd have turbo jammed her ass right there by the biscuit.
Hadouken.
Nigga, what? Unacceptable. Like, there's nothing wrong.
I ain't
with
playing
being
that
pretty.
shit.
There's nothing wrong. I mean, even showing, I ain't got no problem showing skin, but there's a time and place for everything. And they were dusty up there, but what Kansas City's dusty. So
Yeah, you got a point there. Is there anyone that stuck out? Now I really want to know. Is there anyone that stuck out in particular?
Oh, when I was just saying about the fat bitch. Now this bitch was rotund. You understand? That was her shape. You hear me? I guarantee you her panties got a revolving door on the front. That's how big the bitch was.
Oh no.
And she had on these motherfucking shorts, nigga, and a fucking sports bra, and them Jordan sports were lean on me.
Oh no! It was codeine. Her shoes had codeine.
Them Jordans looked like they were sniffing their knees. They were leaned over, nigga.
Excuse me, sir. You dropped a pile there.
Nigga, Jordan wasn't doing the dunk move. That nigga was laid down with a blanket.
That nigga was laid off the Nike.
Jordan, he wasn't dunking. That nigga was in the Sagat from Street Fighter, Tiger knee position. Nigga, sleep.
I'm dead.
It was terrible, bro. I went. Oh, that's another thing. Y'all know, fucking the little wine in the box, the beatbox.
Yeah.
Motherfucker was $18.99 for one of those.
Oh hell no! And they $3 where I work at. Oh hell no!
$3. 18 for a beat, because Dior was like, "Daddy, I want an icy." I bought her this bucket slushy. The slushy was $7.50, and I was like, "Okay, so y'all go cheap on a slushy." But for some flour, water, and powdered sugar, you need $12. Okay, daily and fish ticket, because I got the pass and my daughter's on it. But the other little girl, she ain't on the pass. Her ticket was $70. Get this retarded ass mother, 3 foot tall motherfucker in here. She can't do nothing but complain about walking.
I'm tired. I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty.
Well, you definitely thirsty.
I'm thirsty.
Now go in there and lay on them pissy ass character cartoon blankets, nigga.
Oh, I'm tired. I'm thirsty.
Mad, bro. Walmart, not Walmart. Worlds of Fun got me today, bro. I got smacked for about, after admissions and everything, I'm probably down $450, $460 for today.
As long as my Dino Nuggy got her money worth.
And then on the way home, her ugly ass talking about, "Daddy, can we get McDonald's?"
I knew it. Can we get some McDonald's? You gotta love it.
Yeah, nah, this motherfucker finna be a sad meal, nigga. Nigga. But anyway, fuck them kids, bro.
Hashtag.
I made them, so I raised them.
Hashtag fuck them kids. So with that being said,
Yours birthday's in a couple weeks. Matter of fact.
Oh yeah, we about to turn up.
Mm-hmm.
We about to turn up at a kid.
Anyway.
We getting lit at the kids' party. But it's time for us to close it out. This was very fun. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Y'all already know how we do. You know what I'm saying? Tune in for the next episode. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to Tagged Up Gaming, RD Automotive, Spotlight Productions, all of that good shit. You already know what it is. Bars are real and people are fake, and that's how we end it.
All right, man.